Hello, my wonderful mortal soul. Who wants a new recipe? Over here in Whoville with Cindy Lou and the little Grinch's dog. And, Bah-Humbug. You know, I love the Grinch. I love Scrooge. I love Oscar the Grouch. I love Eeyore. If that gives you any kind of, I'm a fan of all the emo kind of, sassy kind of, I tell it like it is, things are not all perfect kind of characters, and I love them for it, because somebody's got to say the thing that no one else will say sometimes. All right, and I just think this is just a great environment to share with you recipes that I wanted to share with you this December 31st, and there's a reason. So I'm pre-posting this non-live pre-recorded episode for Riddle-Me-Din-Din for the last night of 2023, the year I launched this YouTube channel. Woo woo! And though my Big Avatar was launched in March of 2023, it has been officially a full year owning this YouTube account, holding this channel through my drawings, my etchings, my sketchings, and I wanted to celebrate a special thank you to my very first subscribers who've supported me since back then when things were pretty ugly and you couldn't actually see me, although we chatted. And thank you for all the support and the feedback since day one, even urging me to take this online journey. You, my friends, my guildies, my officers from WoW, World of Warcraft. I should have listened to you 10 years sooner. But I want to send you all a super special warm hugs. I hope you're all enjoying this Bah-Humbug episode of Riddle-Me-Din-Din to close out this wonderful year I've had with you and ring in the new. So let's get started without further ado. So, before we begin, make sure you have this particular set of equipment for this first piece. It will have parts A through D. And we're going to need a Dutch oven, a chef knife, wooden cutting board, and a meat thermometer. If you don't have them, I know you can find them in dollar stores these days, because nothing's exactly just $1 anymore. Hoo-hoo! Who could you? Now let's get ready. Get your riddle solving craniums ready for round one, part A. Riddle me this. What do you call a cow that's dancing in the field? Moo, 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 moo. Moo, 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 moo. Riddle number 2. What is a cucumber slumber number? Tick, tock, tick, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, 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 tock, tick, tock, tock, tick, tick, tock. Riddle number 3. I'm writing a stand-up routine for my favorite spice. Want to know what it's called? Do 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 do. Riddle number 4. I come from a Mediterranean plant of the parsley family. My scent is like the smell of ouzo. What am I? La 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 la. Riddle number 6. I'm a pungent, hot-tasting powder used as a condiment to flavor food. What am I? Okay, we gotta backtrack. Riddle number 5. I'm something that adds flavor. I'm white and very small. I come after C in Epsom. Can you name me at all? La 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 la. La 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 la. Hoo 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 hoo. La la. Okay. Jumping back forward, riddle number 7. An old lady once yelled, "Where's the..." Where's the what? What is it she's looking for? Tick tock, tick tick tock, tick tock a tock tock, tick tick a tock tock, tock tock. Let's review and see how your riddle solvers are working today. In riddle number 1, what do you call a cow that's dancing in the field? It's a beef with some serious moves. Moves. Okay, we're going to need 3 to maybe 2 to 3 pounds of corned beef, flat cut brisket, pre-brined and rinsed at room temperature. In riddle number 2, what is a cucumber slumber number? It's a pickling lullaby. A slumber number is a lullaby? Okay. Well, we're going to need 1 tablespoon of pickling spices, and we're going to get a recipe to make our own pickling spices in part B, so hang tight for that info. Riddle number 3. I'm writing a stand-up routine for my favorite spice. Want to know what it's called? It's called a cinnamon stick. It's a stick. Okay, you're going to need 1 cinnamon stick, or you can substitute for a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. In riddle number 4, I come from a Mediterranean plant of the parsley family. My scent is like the smell of ouzo. What am I? It's anise. We're going to need 2 star anise pods, or you can substitute it for a 1/4 teaspoon of ground star anise. Riddle number 5, I'm something that adds flavor. I'm white and very small. I come from sea and Epsom. What am I? Sea salt, Epsom salt, very small and white, adds flavor. We're going to need 1 teaspoon of salt for this recipe. In riddle number 6, I'm a pungent, hot-tasting powder used as a condiment to flavor food. What am I? Well, where there's salt, there's usually pepper. 1 teaspoon of pepper will be needed. In riddle number 7, an old lady once yelled, "Where's the beef? Where's the beef?" We'll need 4 to 6 cups of beef broth, enough to cover the brisket completely. So Venus, you may ask, what is this for? This is for the corned beef part of the Grinch's Who hash. Get it? We're in Whoville. Cindy Lou, you might like this, and I know the doggy does too. But wait, we need more information before we can put it all together. So this is round 1, part B for those pickling spice blend I told you about. Riddle me this. I am a small fruit native to India and Southeast Asia, typically grown in tropical climates. No matter my color, red, green, black, or white, we are all the same berries from the perennial vine called Piper nigrum. What am I? Do 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 do. Riddle number 2. I'm a seed-colored black, brown, or white. I am rich in several minerals, vitamins, and antioxidants. I'm a pungent scent, and I'm used to make a condiment that is put on hot dogs. What am I? Riddle number 3. I was used in the wreaths that crowned a victor's head in ancient Greece and Rome. You know me by another name than laurel, a name that sounds like a body of water along a coastline. What am I? Tick tock, tick tick tock, tick 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 tock 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 tick tock 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 tick tock 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 tick tick. Riddle number 4. I rhyme with coves, loaves, roves, and stoves. What am I? La 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 la. Riddle number 5. I am named after one of the castaways on Gilligan's Island. I was Marianne's roommate. Who am I? Da 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 da. Riddle number 6. I'm a feathery annual plant from the parsley family and often used to flavor sausages, curries, and Scandinavian pastries. What am I? Riddle number 7. I am the aromatic seeds of a plant from the ginger family. I kind of smell like oranges. What am I? All right, let's review, and it's no mystery here. For the pickling spices needed for for the prior recipe. Here we go. Riddle me this. I'm a small fruit native to India and Southeast Asia, typically grown in tropical climates. No matter my color, red, green, black, or white, we are all the same berries from the perennial vine called Piper nigrum. What am I? One thing called peppercorns. We're going to need 1 tablespoon of peppercorns for this pickling spice blend recipe. Riddle number 2, I'm a seed-colored black, brown, or white. I'm rich in several minerals, vitamins, and antioxidants. I'm pungent and used to make a condiment that we put on hot dogs and corn dogs. What am I? Mustard seeds, and we're going to need 1 tablespoon of mustard seeds. Riddle number 3, I was used in the wreaths that crowned a victor's head in ancient Greece and Rome. You know me by another name than laurel, a name that sounds like a body of water along a coastline. What am I? Bay leaves, and we'll need 2 bay leaves roughly crushed for this recipe. Riddle number 4, I rhyme with coves, loaves, roves, and stoves. What am I? Cloves, and I need 1 teaspoon of cloves. Riddle number 5, I am named after one of the castaways on Gilligan's Island. I was Mary Ann's roommate. Who am I? It's ginger, and we're going to need 1 teaspoon of ground ginger for this recipe. It's going to smell so good. Riddle number 6, I'm a feathery annual plant from the parsley family and often used to flavor sausages, curries, Scandinavian pastries. What am I? Coriander. We need 1 teaspoon of coriander for this recipe. Riddle number 7, I'm an aromatic seed of a plant from the ginger family. I kind of smell like oranges. What am I? Cardamom. And we need 1 teaspoon of cardamom for the pickling spice blend used in our corned beef recipe listed before in part 8. All right, now we're going to need something to put on top of all of this. So here comes part C of round 1. That's round 1, part C. Here we go. Riddle me this. I can sometimes be a stick, but I don't come from a tree. I can be spread on your toast. I'm a product that's dairy. Who am I? Riddle number 2. While leaving a grocery store, a customer dropped their baking goods. When they bent down to pick them up, the grocer said, "Don't bother, ma'am." Why did he say that? Tick tock, tick tick tock tock, tick tock 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 tick, tick tock tock tick 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 tock 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 tick 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 tick. All right, riddle number 3. I'm something that is white. In a bottle I am stored. I'm something you can drink. On cereal I am poured. Who am I? La 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 la. Riddle number 4. I'm made with unpasteurized cow milk and I'm colored orange. What could I be? Riddle number 5. I am yellow, I taste hot. On a corn dog, I'll hit the spot. What am I? Do 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 do. Riddle number 6. I am a red powder. I bring the heat. I'm made by grinding up dried chili peppers. What am I? All right, here we go. Riddle number 1, let's review. I can sometimes be a stick, but I don't come from a tree. I can be spread on your toast. I'm a product that's dairy. What am I? Butter. We need 3 tablespoons of butter. Riddle number 2, while leaving a grocery store, a customer dropped their baking goods. When they bent down to pick them up, the grocer said, "Don't bother, ma'am." Why? Because the grocer said, "It's self-rising flour." We'll need 3 tablespoons of flour for this recipe. And riddle number 3, I'm something that is white, in a bottle I am stored, I'm something you can drink, on cereal I am poured. Who am I? Milk, and we're going to need 2 cups of milk. Riddle number 4, I'm made with unpasteurized cow milk, and I'm colored orange. What could I be? Specifically mountain cheddar. Mountain cheddar varieties are made with unpasteurized cow milk, and we'll need 8 ounces of aged mountain cheddar cheese chopped up. In riddle number 5, I am yellow, I taste hot. On a corn dog, I'll hit the spot. What am I? Mustard. And we'll need 1 tablespoon of whole grain mustard for this recipe. Last one. Riddle number 6, I am a red powder, I bring the heat. I'm made by grinding up dried chili peppers. What am I? It is cayenne pepper. We're going to need 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. You may ask Venus, what does this make? This is for a white cheddar cheese sauce that we're going to put into this whole recipe when it's all done. And I haven't told you what it all makes yet, but we're getting to it. Here's the last part. Round 1, part D. Riddle me this. I'm a favorite handheld children's snack food. Ooh, Cindy Lou, you just love it. I am a small fried cylinder formed from a pre-shredded, pre-cooked potatoes. What am I? Riddle number 2. I'm taken from the ground before my bulb has formed, typically eaten raw in salads and tuna sandwiches. My other name is from the season of rebirth. What am I? La 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 la. That's it, there's only 2. So let us review. Riddle me this. I'm a favorite handheld children's snack food. I am small fried cylinders formed from shredded pre-cooked potatoes. What am I? Well, it's tater tots. You're going to need a half to 1 bag of tater tots, or enough to fill the bottom of a casserole dish in an even layer. Then, riddle number 2, I'm taken from the ground before my bulb has formed, typically eaten raw in salads and tuna sandwich mixes. And my other name is from the season of rebirth. What am I? Well, it's green onions, otherwise known as spring onions. And we'll need 2 to 3 of these green onions for a topping. Now, what, Venus, does this make? This is the tots. That's it. But we put the tots and the white cheddar cheese sauce and the pickling spice blend with the corned beef to make Who Hash from Whoville. The Grinch loves this stuff. So does Cindy Lou. So do I. So does the Grinch's little puppy dog over there. We all love it. Who Hash. What a great thing to make if you're not feeling the holidays the way everybody else is. Who Hash will just perk you up. It certainly perks us up. Now, here are the instructions for putting it all together. You rinse the flat-cut corned beef brisket and remove any excess fat from the top. There should be a fat cap on the bottom. Bring the brisket slab to room temperature. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Place the corned beef flat-cut brisket into a heavy bottom pot or a Dutch oven over medium-high heat. Season it with the salt and pepper and add the pickling spices you've made. Pour the broth over the brisket so that it is completely covered. Bring this to a rolling bubble and then cover it and transfer the preheated oven. So it was on the stove top, now you're putting it in the oven. Cook until the internal temperature of the corned beef reaches at least 145 degrees Fahrenheit to 150 degrees Fahrenheit. This will take about 45 to 60 minutes. So, I mean, maybe stick it in for 45 minutes, then start checking it with your thermometer. While the corned beef is cooking, make the roux base for the cheese sauce by melting the butter over medium heat. Whisk in the flour, then slowly pour in the milk while whisking constantly. The roux should thicken as it cooks and more milk is added. Add the cheese, whole grain mustard, and cayenne pepper to the sauce. Stir until the cheese has melted completely and the sauce has thickened. This takes 15 to 20 minutes. Then reduce the temperature to low and keep it warm while preparing the rest of ingredients. Stir it occasionally so nothing congeals on the bottom. When the corned beef has finished cooking, remove it from the oven. Remove the beef from the broth and discard the remaining broth. Rest the corned beef for at least 25 minutes. Change the oven temperature to the recommended cooking temperature of your hash brown package. Usually it's 425 degrees to 450 degrees. You're going to grease the casserole dish with cooking spray and arrange the hash browns in an even layer. Bake them according to the instructions on the packaging, but cook for about 5 minutes less than is recommended. While the tots are cooking, slice the corned beef into bite-sized pieces. About 5 minutes before the recommended cooking time is up, remove the tater tots from the oven. Spread the corned beef brisket on top as desired. Drizzle on about half of the cheese sauce. Return to the oven and finish cooking until the tots are crispy. This will take 5 to 10 minutes more. Drizzle the rest of the cheese sauce on top of the cooked who hash after it's finished baking. Sprinkle on the green onion from the edge to edge. Serve right away from the casserole dish or spoon it into cleaned cans for a Grinch-style dining experience. Add more green onions as topping as desired. Enjoy! Have a merry holiday season with the who hash recipe. It's very filling. I love it. Now I hope you truly enjoy this who hash, but wait, I've picked something super yummy to chase it with. So get ready for round 2. Here we go. Riddle me this. What does a ghost have in his morning coffee? Do 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 da 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 da. Riddle number 2. Why did the ocean break up with the pond? Do 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 do. Riddle number 3. Why was it such a big deal when the restaurant ran out of complimentary bonbons? Do 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 do. That's all that it is. Let's review. In Riddle Me This, what does a ghost have in his morning coffee? Sugar with a lot of screams. Ha ha ha. And in this case, we'll need 1 pound of brown sugar for this recipe. In riddle number 2, why did the ocean break up with the pond? Because she thought he was too shallow. Har har. Ba-dum-bum. And what are oceans and ponds filled with? Water. We're going to need a ½ cup of water for this recipe. Riddle number 3, why was it such a big deal when the restaurant ran out of complimentary bonbons? Because it was a real predicament. Predicament. Ha ha ha. We're going to need 3 drops of peppermint extract. So Venus, you may ponder, what does this make? It's a Yorkshire mint humbug recipe, straight from the Scrouge. I love it. Humbugs are so yummy. And here's how we put it all together. Place the brown sugar into a heavy bottom saucepan. Heat gently until the sugar has completely dissolved, but do not stir it. Boil to a temperature of 310 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 154 degrees Celsius. Measure with a candy thermometer for accuracy. When the water has evaporated, add a few drops of peppermint essence. Pour the mixture on a slab, using a knife to prevent it running too thin. Cut into strips and cut with a sharp, buttered scissors. If you put it in a bit before cutting with scissors, it will turn a lovely amber color. Wrap in cellophane and store in an airtight container. So I guess the part that I missed is put the water in with that sugar so that as it heats, it will dissipate the water as it evaporates out. And then you put that peppermint essence in. Anyways, Yorkshire mint humbug recipe. It is super yummy and a nice thing to do. You know, have a few of those before you continue celebrating this evening for New Year's Eve, if you're cooking it today. Really yummy, really nice little quick gift that you could go around visiting and bring around to everybody. It's really nice. All right. Now, here comes round 3. So, my intellectual little mortal soul, get ready. Let's see if your riddle is still working. Round 3 has parts A, B, and C. Here comes part A. Riddle me this. The kettle called me black. What am I? Riddle number 2. My roommates get mad when I steal their kitchen utensils, but what? La 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 la. Riddle number 3. What do you call a door that is slightly open? Got one of those back there. A door that's slightly open. Well, there's all she wrote for that. So round 3, part A. Let's review. Riddle me this. The kettle called me black. What am I? I'm the pot. Kettle called the pot black. Pot calling the kettle black. We're going to need 1 soup pot. Riddle number 2. My roommates get mad when I steal their kitchen utensils, but it's a whisk I'm willing to take. Whisk, risk, whisk. R-I-S-K versus W-H-I-S-K. It's a whisk. We're going to need a whisk for this set of recipes coming up. Riddle number 3. What do you call a door that is slightly open? It's a jar. It's a jar. Ha ha ha. A jar. And we're going to need some mason jars for shaking cream. Or you can use cocktail shakers if you've got them to mix up what's coming next. So what was all of this for? That's the list of special equipment we'll need for parts B through D. B and C. All right. Here we go. No, just B and C. All right. So here comes round 3, part B. Riddle me this. What is Swiss cheese made from? It's not a trick question. What is it made from? Do 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 do. Riddle number 2. I bought a tin of milk, but when I opened it, the tin was empty. Why? Tick 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 tock 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 tick tick tocky tocky tick tick tickety tick tick tock tock ticky tock tock tock. All right. Riddle number 3. What is the opposite of Marsh Madness? Huh? This is madness, I say. What is the opposite of Marsh Madness? La 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 la. Okay. Riddle number 4. What do you call an extra sweet cookie? Aww. 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 Oh. Let's review round 3, part B. What is Swiss cheese made from? Whole milk. We'll need 2 cups of whole milk. Riddle number 2. I bought a tin of milk, but when I opened it, the tin was empty. Why? Because I bought it evaporated. We're going to need 12 ounces of evaporated milk. Riddle number 3. What is the opposite of Marsh Madness? Marshmallow. Opposite of being mad is being mellow. We're going to need 4 cups of mini marshmallows for this recipe. And riddle number 4. What do you call an extra sweet cookie? A chocolate chip cutie, of course. Right, little cutie? Yeah. 8 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate chips will be needed for this recipe. So Venus, you will ask, what does this make? It's a hot chocolate sauce. Ooh, but wait, we need 1 more set of ingredients before we can do this right. So here comes round 3, part C. Riddle me this. What do you get from an obese cow caught in a blizzard? Moo, 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 moo. Riddle number 2. What do you get from a full-size cow caught in a snowstorm? Moo, 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 moo. Riddle number 3. What did Death Eaters eat for dessert? Ugh. Na, 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 na. Let's review. Riddle me this. What do you get from an obese cow caught in a blizzard? Cup of heavy cream that's cold. We're going to need 1 cup of heavy cream that is cold. Riddle number 2. What do you get from a full-size cow caught in a snowstorm? Whole milk that's cold. So we're going to have a 1/4 cup of whole milk that's cold. Riddle number 3. What did Death Eaters eat for dessert? Cornelius fudge. Hee hee. We're going to need 2 tablespoons of hot fudge sundae topping. Warm it up so that it's pourable. And you may ask, Venus, what does this make? This is the chocolate cream. We need to put the chocolate cream together with the hot chocolate sauce to make Judy's hot chocolate. You know Judy from the Santa Claus, the movie? It's Judy's hot chocolate. It's elfin good time. Lovely stuff. So let's get on with this. Okay, here's how we put Judy's hot chocolate together. Let's brew it up. Let's brew it just right. In a large pot over medium heat, whisk together the whole milk, evaporated milk, and the marshmallows. Stir until the marshmallows are just beginning to melt. Then stir in the chocolate chips. Stir continuously, scraping the bottom and the sides of the pot as you go to make sure the chocolate isn't sticking and melting to the bottom. Continue to stir until the marshmallows are completely melted and there's no chocolate on the bottom of the pot. The liquid should be soupy but not thickened. When it begins to steam and bubble, remove it from the heat. Meanwhile, in a mason jar or a cocktail shaker, combine the heavy cream, milk, and hot fudge topping. Shake vigorously until well combined and foamy. This takes about 5 minutes. Put your muscles into it. You've seen Bart Rescue. Get those elbows up above your head, man. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Yeah. Then carefully transfer the hot chocolate sauce to a serving pitcher. Pour the cold cream on top, then use a long spoon to stir the hot chocolate until it reaches a consistent color throughout. Serve right away to the future Santa. Enjoy. Oh, Msouls, it's so perfect. It's just scrumptious. You've got to try it. All right. There are chef's tips for alternative serving instructions. So you can use a ladle to fill individual serving cups about halfway full with the steaming hot chocolate sauce. Then pour the cold chocolate cream on top until the cups are about 3/4 full. Stir each serving until consistent temperature and color can be seen throughout and serve it warm. And happy holidays to you. For reheating instructions, if you had leftovers, after mixing the hot chocolate sauce and the cold cream, as the liquid cools, it will firm up to about a pudding consistency. Reheat the hot chocolate in a 30-second intervals in the microwave, stirring between each heat. So you've got to stop at 30 seconds, take it out and stir it up to see what it's really doing until the hot chocolate returns to a warm, drinkable consistency. And enjoy. All right, that's all for this episode. Happy December 31st. Thank you for being with me in 2023. If you're not yet a subscriber, please feel free to like and join our channel. We have so much going on, so many playlists, so many different things we do live throughout the weeks. And, oh, Happy New Year's, everybody. If you're not sure what you want to serve, maybe one of these recipe ideas will just hit the spot for you this evening. Have fun, have joy, have happiness, have health. And thank you for your companionship through all this time. It's been such a wonderful journey, a learning journey, a supported journey. I feel so blessed. Thank you, everybody. Happy New Year's Eve. I make no, what do you call commitments, or what are those things called? I don't ever promise I'm going to do anything in the new year because I'll be the first one to break my own promises. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to wish the best for all of us. We deserve it. I raise my hot chocolate to all of you this evening, and all the marshmallows you can enjoy. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you in the new year.